we're bringing straight heat today, talking about the hydraulic roller LS record car. How you doing? We should start in the other room.
Can you guys stop? I'm trying to hammer shit over here.
Sorry, my bad. Here, we'll pause. You continue.
Go ahead.
All right, guys, we were talking about the hydraulic roller record-setting car of the future, right? Can't say now, right? Well, I think what's gonna look cool is when we set the record, we're gonna be 1 and 3, and someone's just gonna be in a good old nasty sandwich. So this is Hank. This is our. Honestly, never intended to be this. If you guys checked out yesterday's video, we talked about how this was just gonna be a normal ass project, and now it's turned into a race car. We were just gonna do some casual drag racing, but now we're going elbow deep into it because why not? So what we're doing today is we're going to start taking this apart and cutting it up because that's what you do to make a light race car. So we're going to take the front end off, doors off, deck lid off. We're going to cut the tube front end off. I am selling stuff. I mentioned it in yesterday's video. I'm going to mention it again in today's video. We're selling the K-member, the brakes, the wheels and tires. It will come with a front strut, so a complete front end for the car, and we're selling the rear end, upper and lower control arms, rear shocks, springs, and a roll bar. So everything you need if you have a new Edge or SN95. But we're gonna try to get this light. Every car we've had in the past has been extremely heavy. When we set the record, we were 27, 25. Let's just get to work.
12 seconds later.
All right, y'all. I turned around for 2 seconds to start filming Harry, and there was a whole gambling incident and everything going on, and these boys over here are just taking stuff apart. And what do you got to say? What do you got to say? Ain't got no time to waste?
No time to waste.
You're telling me we can't cut this glass out ourselves?
This? Why can't we?
You're not the whole way.
Why can't we cut it out?
I've never done. I don't.
You can, but if you're worried, like if you need it intact,
No, I don't need it
probably
intact.
wouldn't do it. Because I can do it. It's just I'm probably
Mason,
gonna
pull my
crack it.
stuff off.
No, crack it. We're just gonna throw it out. I want to see this though. Is that off? Is that ready to go? All right, so we're getting this thing gutted. We got the doors off. Harry, do 2 videos in a row. Wow, you're almost full time around here. All right, what are we doing to get this thing to weigh 2,250 pounds with me on the start line? We got to build a turbo LS car that weighs 2,000 pounds,
This needs to go down to my
race ready without me in it.
We are skinning the whole car. So like everything.
Pull out the wedge. Pull out the wedge. Pull out the wedge. Oh, did you leave the wedge?
Which wedge you talking? Oh, the other wedge, the flashlight. I got you.
Damn. We almost had to go on a different channel.
So we're gonna skin this thing, like literally everything everything besides like the quarter, or like just the skins. Only thing that's gonna be left. So like, quarter glasses will be gone. All the inner structure is gonna be gone. The shelf panel, we're cutting the floor out of it. It'll have carbon floor on this side. Doing carbon, right?
Dude, are these guys taking the damn trim piece off that I needed? Was that the trim piece?
No.
Oh, all right.
They're all questioning.
Yeah, did you see them look at each other right there?
Yeah, who's gonna answer? Who's taking?
Yeah, look at him, look at him. What are you holding there? That is the trim piece.
Wow.
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 Unbelievable. Yes. Dude, that's weather stripping?
These fucking guys come here. They don't do shit all day, and then you get them to do something, and then they just fuck up.
Just
Well, Ant pulled it and cracked
Whoa!
it.
Oh, how did I get involved?
wow. They're right under the bus.
Wow, you're a fucking snitch.
Totally different.
He's a fucking snitch, bro. You look like you'd give a snitch a fucking stitch. Go ahead.
No, he gives a snitch a kiss is what he does. He's on some weird shit, right, Ant?
No.
All right, so when we go to cut the floors out, what are we cutting out essentially, just so everyone at home kind of understands?
So,
Dude, this train is this video.
these trains. We can't do shit. Wow. Wonder if the driver blows too.
Oh my God.
So I think right now the game plan is that we kind of had the cage done before.
This was an afterthought.
Yeah. I think what we're gonna do now
Logan
is
said this was his.
Dude,
These guys just have no manners.
cruising for a bruising.
Insane. So I think we're gonna actually cut everything inside the rocker, and we're gonna drop the cage out of it, and then we're gonna skin the entire car. I'll build the floor structure, and we'll basically stick everything back in it on a jig, and then we'll back out that.
Let me bump in here real quick. I still don't think we should touch this car. I think we should just left it alone.
Really?
My personal opinion.
Okay.
It was a great car.
Yeah.
I agree.
Solid idea.
Yeah.
We got more
Wow,
grease.
dude, what's crazy is right before y'all started talking, I was like, I wonder what their opinions are.
Yep. Well, now we got
I think
them.
we should. No, I've been telling John since day one not to touch this car. It was you. Start
So what car are we gonna stuff in that lesson and go and take our record back? Our record, because that's our fucking record. What record are we gonna take back? With what car? You tell me.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, tell me. No, tell me.
know.
No, tell me. Since you got all the answers, tell me.
It's just the perfect car how it was. This was just, I don't know. You could get in it and drive it to the fucking Glot. Get in it, drive and go get fucking lunch.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No. But you know what we are gonna get? Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna get that. You know what else we're gonna hand out? Ass whoopings. So you wanna get lunch or hand out an ass whooping, Ant?
Get lunch.
Pull your shirt out. Let's see your fat belly. Yeah, look at that. You only thinking about lunch, clearly. Only thinking about lunch. All right. Anyway, dude, this video, insanity. All right, so we're gonna cut all the floors out, all this structure, rocker panel. Oh, they stitched it in there, dude. Like honestly, DEVIN, they did an amazing job with the cage. We're modifying it because originally, you know, this is a 25.5, which runs off the stock floors. If we did a 25.3, going to a 25.1 from there is gonna be a piece of cake. But this it happened so last minute.
Yeah.
Are we doing double frame rail?
I don't know if
Look at this.
I don't. We can probably save weight by not.
Yeah.
But then, like my whole thing with a double frame rail is I feel like you have nowhere to mount the shifter.
Yeah.
I wonder who did
Well, we
this.
can put a shifter mount on
A double frame rail.
If we double frame rail it, we'll have the have drive shaft tunnel and you can mount it off the tunnel.
Yeah. Which is nice because what's crazy is this car right here. It's a 101-inch wheelbase.
Is this whole front end connected to the front of this? Oh yeah.
It's a 101-inch wheelbase, but when I sit in a car, like if you look at the Black Sheep or you look at Slick Rick, I put the seat all the way back up against the cage and then we just build the pedals and everything out to it. For one of two reasons. It makes it easy to get in and out of the car because the seat's back, and then you can put the steering column up there with an adapter, so when you take it off you can get in and out easy. In case I ever do become 300 pounds, I'll still fit in the car. But also it puts the driver inside the funny car cage. You'll see some people wear their seats like almost all the way out of the funny car cage and it just looks absolutely ridiculous. Besides the look, I really don't know how safe it is. Doesn't feel safer being in there. But then, with that being said, you're sitting back next to the drive shaft, so it's very important to have a good drive shaft loop and enclosure and something over the U-joints, because on these, you know, you shoot a U-joint out of these. I've seen them go through the roof. So it could be crazy. So we're essentially going to skin the whole car. We're going to skin the whole...
It was so quiet.
It really was.
I was the only one working. The lights were off. Nobody was fucking around. Now it's like fucking chaos in here.
I mean, dude, I did say we want to strip the car down. I was going to time lapse it, and I didn't film any time lapse. The whole car's stripped.
They're gonna be done.
Y'all work at a chop
We
shop?
don't fuck around.
Bro,
It take
these
it would
motherfuckers steal
bro.
cars,
It would have
bro.
taken
If
John
anybody
3
is-
days.
Okay, hold on. Time out.
Anybody was missing a
would've
Honda
taken
Civic
John
with a
about a
spoon
week and a half
engine
to do this.
and before Race Wars, these motherfuckers took it and stripped it.
Oh, we need to put the chassis up on jack stands and get the K member and the rear end and everything out of it as well. So I mean, at this rate, in the next 5 minutes, it'll be completely gutted.
Yeah.
Also, I know there's a lot going on in this video. This is honestly not what I had planned in my mind when I started filming, but we're rocking with it. I know what you're doing, bro. I know what you're doing. Get your junk away from me. Can I go?
Yeah.
All right. We're looking for a chassis table. So if you have a chassis table, hit us up. We're looking for a used chassis table. Anything you want to say on that?
We can do a table, a plate, or if somebody has a frame machine, we can do a frame machine too.
So we're just looking for something square and large.
Yeah. Good thing is if we had a frame machine too, if you something happened, wrecked a car, we can put it back on the frame machine, clamp the chassis down,
Perfect.
pull it.
So you kind of like the frame machine?
I mean, I use frame machine every day, but.
Okay, all right.
Wow, are we stopping your progress over
Yeah,
here?
wrap it up.
I want to give everybody a lesson in efficiency. So you've got a toolbox over there that's full of impacts and ratchets
you
and like
can't
all
get
of
them
this
in
shit. And then we picked the slowest fucking tool
You
to take one
can't.
bolt.
Hold on.
Just so everybody knows.
Okay, hold on. Get an impact in between the door right
In
here.
impact, you don't need to, because if you put an extension on it, it'll go.
You
there.
still couldn't get it in
Who
there.
couldn't? You know I
You
do this for
can.
a
I'm
living,
telling
right?
you, you couldn't fucking get in here.
I'll bet everybody in this
Bro,
fucking
you
shop,
can't. Put that door back on there and get an impact in.
Is the door on it right now?
No, I'm talking. You talking about this? All the batteries are dead.
They all use the same
But
battery.
you know it all.
They all use the same battery.
I know they're not dead because I put 5 of them on the fucking charger last night.
Oh my god. Alright, we got the tube front end off. We're going to get the column out of it, get the K-member out of it. We are making, dude, it's getting serious now. It's getting serious. It's getting very serious.
Alright, you're good.
What you think, Tyler?
On the, right here, see the...
It comes apart a lot faster than it goes together, does it not? Yeah, definitely wrap. Yo, they had some crazy shit going on in here. Like, I didn't know. They bolted a piece of angle iron on the top of the K-member, or on the top of the frame, through the K-member bolts. The K-member bolts were too long, so they put double nuts on them, and then they put the travel limiter on that, which is crazy. So, and then they ran a little spacer. This is not super uncommon to, if you have some oil pan clearance, to run a spacer like that. So, yeah, I mean, it worked good though. I mean, it did work good, and the ride height was good and everything. All right, the teardown on Hank is moving right along. We are gonna have some pretty good deals coming up for sale. I'd like to sell it all as a package if possible. You're about to see us rip the complete K-member off of this unit here in just a second. So we're gonna be selling all the suspension and the rear end, so you guys can get that. It's a AJE K-member with motor mount, transmission mount also. Wheels, tires, brakes, lower control arms, steering rack, steering shaft with a adjustable strut, along with a rear end 8/8 35 spline axles with a spool, wheels, brakes, uppers, lowers, and anti-roll bars. So pretty much everything you need to bolt under your car to go fours, I guess, because that's how fast this thing went. So if you guys are interested in that, please send me a message on Instagram, John_Doc1, and I appreciate you guys watching.